Hello and welcome to Ritty Gets Real. So the point of these is so I can give thoughts and advice based on experience. Whether it be something that's happened to me, whether it's something I've seen, it's just advice or thoughts that I have that I'm going to share with you. So today's is all about money. Everyone struggles with it, everyone has issues, whether it be too much or not enough. Some kind of issue with money. Obviously most people they don't have enough. So the first section we're going to talk about credit card debt. Now everyone tends to have a credit card. Lots of people have credit cards. I have a credit card or two. One of them I just have for big purchases that's through the finance system, not actually used as a credit card, although it is a credit card. I also have a standard credit card. Although some of you will be like, oh, it's not standard, it's a fucking Amex. It's a credit card nonetheless. So everyone who has a credit card knows the issue. It's getting the right mindset that it's money that you don't have that you then owe. Or it's money you've got in another account and you've put it on there for a month and then going to pay it off. That's one way, is to know that it is money you owe. The other way, which you can tend to slip into, or at some point it changes, and then next thing you're like, oh, I've got X amount available to me. Not, I've got X amount that I can owe, it changes to, that's how much I have available to me. And when that happens, that's when you start to go downhill. That's when I started to go downhill. So, I'll happily admit, it is my fault. It is entirely my fault. I was the one who let that slip, and I changed my mentality that it then became money available to me. To the point where I have none left. I have no credit card limit available to me, and I have no money to pay that off. It is my fault. So that's the first part, is what credit cards can do. The second part is to deal with it mentally. Now this covers how to deal with the fact of it is only credit available to you and not credit or money that you have. But another part to this is also dealing with the fact that to pay it off, you literally have to have no money. Because any money you put anywhere else is not paying off that debt. Now that is the key word, and the key thought is to get it into your head that it is debt. It is debt. You owe it. You have to pay it off. And it's not something you can just go, okay, here's some money that I'm just going to throw at it. You have to have that money from somewhere, and it's gone from you had that money to, wait, hang on, it's money I actually owe. Where is the money I have? And that's the thing. Every day something will come up about money, and you'll have to think about it. You'll have to think about the fact you don't have the credit card to use, and it's not just the fact that you may not have any credit limit, it's the fact that it's not money you have. If you don't have it, don't spend it. It's literally the fact that you're so used to using that credit card to solve your issues, and now you don't have that. You don't have that available to you because, in my situation, there's no credit limit left. I've come to that realization too late, purely because I got to that point where there was no limit left. So, there's no limit left. When I get paid, I look at my bills, money I have, I put as much as possible to that credit card, and then I literally have no money left for the fun stuff. Even if I budget a little bit, it's not like it used to be. And it is a massive mental change to go from, oh yeah, put it on the credit card, or oh yeah, I don't have to put money on the credit card, so therefore I've got this money that I can put elsewhere. It's that change from that to then going, wait, hang on, I don't have that. I just don't have that. And you get so down about it. Like something so simple. you just get so down. You do. It's unavoidable. But it's just about not only realising this fact and understanding it, but it's about having a plan. Because if you have a plan, it can help you to get through this. It can get you from being down and going, well, hang on, no, I've got a plan. I've got a way out of this. It just takes time. Now, not everyone can easily come up with a plan or can do a plan to get themselves out of it. That, unfortunately, I don't have anything to help you. That's where you'd probably have to seek professional advice. However, in my situation, thankfully, I never went way too far. I went too far, yes, but not way too far. I never went to that point where I was literally relying on the credit card and had no money at all coming in. It was just the fact that I was using the credit card too much. And this is the key word. I was living beyond my financial capability. I was living too big. I was living too big for the life I have. So what does that mean? It means instead of spending at my money limit here, around where I have, I was spending here, which meant that this money and then the credit card, etc., etc. And now, to get back to this financial point, I have to spend here. I literally have to spend here so I can pay off that credit card, and once that happens, I then need to learn to spend here. And that is not going to be easy. Not something you can just simply change and bang, you're doing it. It's not going to be that easy. So this brings me to my plan. What my plan is. Now, I call it the 12-month plan, but I know I'm lying to myself. It is so much longer than a 12-month plan. Take this last month and I've literally made no headway because of the timing of bills, etc. It is literally going to be more than 12 months. But it should take about 12 months to get myself out of the situation to a point and to make the mental changes required so I can spend here rather than spending up here. But 12, 18, 24 months of spending here. So then that way I can get myself out of it and get myself back on track. Now that'll be hard because social situations constantly want you to spend money. Even entertaining yourself constantly want to spend money. So that's where it's not going to be a simple change. So what this plan entails is making financial choices. So that means looking through everything financially you currently outlay and currently have affecting you, both what you've got incoming and what you've got outgoing, but also it is any little thing that you have, whether it be some form of subscription or whether it be something you like to do each week or each month, etc. Looking at each single one of those and making a financial decision about it to achieve this goal. The second part is cutting back. It's about restricting the money you spend on the things you need as well as the things you don't need. So, groceries. Actually trying to buy the cheaper brands or buying less of things, or the opposite even. Buying something in bulk to save money in the long run, but that means at that particular time you're going to have less money. So it's just a balancing act. You can't just suddenly go from one thing, having lots of, or whatever, to having none of it. But you need to try. You need to try. But overall, it's just to literally cut back on everything. It even means activities that cost money. Movies, going out, dining out, all that stuff. Cutting back. But something which I have been so impressed with, really, really, really impressed with, is the people around me. The support that I have been getting. And that is crucial to you surviving it mentally. Monetarily, it doesn't matter. it doesn't matter if you don't get stuff or you can't afford stuff. What matters most is the people around you supporting you and accepting that support. It doesn't have to be them just giving you money, because that's not necessarily support. Yeah, that means you can buy something else. That's not going to change your mental behaviours. It's not going to change how you spend. It just means that you're going to rely on them all of a sudden. And when you get out of the situation, you'll suddenly get back into it. Part of this process is to not have money and to learn that and to understand that. But the other part is to accept the support of your friends, which has been a great thing for me. Is I do have people around me that are so willing to support me. And I appreciate that. Like, to you guys, I absolutely appreciate that. But not everyone's going to have that. So sometimes you have to find that support for yourself. And one way to do that is the next section, which is alternatives. Whether it be alternative foods, but also it means alternative activities. Finding something else to do that doesn't cost as much or doesn't cost any money. Find something you enjoy that doesn't cost money. Whether it be sitting on the couch, but you can't do that forever. You can't. And that's something you need to realise as well, is you can still go out and do stuff, but it just means being a bit sparing or planning it out a bit more. Or it could just be going somewhere that's free, doing something that's free, going and seeing the world for little or no cost. Whether it be even your own town, there's probably things you have not seen in your own town that's free to go to. And that's something you can learn as well, as exploring without having to spend money on it. But that is the overall for me. This is going to be the summary here. This is where I'm going to get real. I have credit card debt. I have over 8 grand on one credit card and over 2 grand on the Financially Deal credit card. I have a car loan and I live in a house by myself renting. So it's not going to be easy. Yes, I did it to myself, but I appreciate the assistance people give me, the support they give me. But I'm in a good place because I made the realization, whether it be too late, but also because I have a plan which isn't just to pay off that debt, whether it be slow, etc., but to pay it off, but also to change my mentality towards money and to spend money wiser. So, I am not a financial advisor. I am not someone who's been trained in anything like this, but this is thoughts and advice based on my own experience. And if you have any questions at all, or anything else you want to discuss when I get real, let me know in the comments. Let me know in person. If you know me, come and see me in person. This is what this series is about. It's about getting real advice from a real situation. I hope you have a good day. I hope you are able to face the challenges that you have. But most of all, I hope you can find a way to be happy.